Hello everyone and welcome to this video showing you how to 100% Baur's Reach. Before getting into the actual map, let me go over the requirements in order to get 100% completion. You can get to most of the collectibles by having the abilities Dash, Bash, Grapple, Flap, and Light Burst, which you receive in Baur's Reach. There are a few collectibles, however, that are only accessible if you have the Burrow ability, which you get from the Windswept Wastes. So you will have to come back to Baur's Reach later on once you have played through that area and gotten Burrow. You also need to complete Baur's Reach entirely to get 100% here because there's one collectible that you can only get to after running from the avalanche. The spirit shards you can find here are the Life Force, Fracture, and Catalyst. And for other items you can find, well, they only have the Mysterious Seed here. Now let's get into the map. So this is where I am starting in Baur's Reach, right at the entrance where you first come here. And I'm going to fall down immediately because there is a spirit light container over here. And I have to put out the fire because it is a lot easier to get there when everything is frozen. Gotta kill these enemies real fast. Now you can get the spirit light container pretty easily by using your Light Burst ability and bashing off of it, but I'm going to use the cauldron here to try and get there, just in case you do not have your Light Burst yet. And doing it this way is a lot trickier. Now you want to keep this area lit up, because if it is not lit up, then a bunch of areas upstairs is going to be frozen. So really make sure that this is lit up before you leave. Alright, so just follow my path. I'm going to the right. You see everything here. If you don't have that spot under where we were, then it'll all be frozen and you'll not be able to get up. Now to this next area over on the left. You will need Light Burst for this part because there is no other way to light this thing up. With that done, you can now access the ore. And we can also get the spirit light container. You can hop off the plants instead of bashing the insects like I did, but these guys like to follow you around, so whatever is simpler for you. Make sure you check the water here just to get map completion. And now I'm going to the right. So you want to bash off here. And we do have a spirit light container over there that we can get to. But first we're going over here. And here's the map guy, who will show you the entire map for Baur's Reach, but he will not show you the location of collectibles or the secret areas. Oops. Just got chomped on. Now you can break this log here to access this other spirit light container. Now there is a reason I am not going down yet, so trust my pathing. I got a plan. Now we are going to bash upwards, because there is an area here. We got some hidden ore, once again. Now we need to bash straight up, because there is some stuff up here. These carnivorous plants make it really hard sometimes. Look out for this guy, because he does a shockwave effect. But he does help you get up here. Now you will need the burrow ability from Windswept Wastes to do this entire area, because it relies on using burrow to get to the spirit shard here. And I highly recommend using the glide ability to position yourself correctly on these burrow dashes, because it can be really difficult to try to burrow dash mid-air without the slow fall from the glide. Now don't jump down right away, because you have to go to the left here to get a spirit light container. So really make sure you don't just jump down right away thinking you're done. After you get the spirit light container, then you are done and you can exit that area. And we actually want to jump onto this stick thing that's hanging out. So do not go back down, we're going right. We have this entire area here that has a lot of things in it. So down here is a spirit light container. Just watch out for those flowers. Then you want to go up. Because up here we do have some spirit light. And this is a little tricky. You don't want to swing too much, or else you'll swing up into the spikes and take some damage. There's a hidden floor here. If you drop down, we have some ore. Now we can continue to the next area. Some more secret spirit light. And then in this well over here, we have some more spirit light hiding. You can kind of see the glow through the well. In this house is where you will find the seed that you can give to Tully. Now do not leave this area quite yet, because there is one more collectible we need to get access to. And you will kind of need a bash because it's really far out here. Just another piece of ore. So make sure everything is uncovered in that area, because I have had it happen before where it does have a black spot on the upper part of this open space. So you really want to make sure you got everything uncovered on your map before you leave. Now this is why I did not go below earlier. It's because this area up here basically dead ends, and so now we're going to go back and go below. I recommend teleporting to the spirit well to make things faster. So now that we got all that stuff, we are going to make our way down. You will need light burst to melt this ice. This next part you need burrow for, and just try not to get spiked there. Okay, here you have to masterfully use your feather to not hit the spikes but get the spirit light. And there's a breakable wall right here for more spirit light. Now, this next part we're going to do some masterful gliding to go into a secret area, which you can kind of see the glow through that tree bark. Now, I'll just get this for energy real quick. So I'm just going to use Light Burst to go up here. Do your best to not get eaten. Make sure you do go to the left here just for map completion. Down here you will need Burrow again to get the life cell. Now you want to make sure to light up this shrine right here, because that will melt all the ice and stuff, and then we can go down here and go get our secret collectible, which is the next spirit shard, Fracture. Now don't put the shrine out just yet because there is one more collectible we need to get with it active. And this is one of the more difficult ones to get because you have to perfectly time your Light Burst bash so you can get to this plant. Jump on the plant's head, Light Burst bash, Light Burst and then bash off the Light Burst projectile so you can get that spirit light. And remember, if you get squished by a plant head, it's instant death. Now once you have that, you can turn the shrine off and make everything cold again. Because up here we have more spirit light, but it is a lot easier to get to it just by bashing off your light bursts. And not worrying about these dumb plants trying to eat you. Now we can just continue to the right. Now we're moving up. Be very careful, there is a lot of dangerous stuff here. The collectible up here you will not be able to get unless you completed the Baur's Reach area entirely, because you need that avalanche that you ran away from to clear up the area so you can actually reach this collectible, which is a spirit light. Now we're going to make our way all the way back down to the very bottom. Alright, and at the very bottom here, you can see this is the spirit trial, but first we have to unlock that door. So let's go grab those 4 keystones. Be very careful of those jelly things that like to explode. Now we can activate the Spirit Trial Pedestal. And now that this is active, we can do it. So make sure you complete the spirit trial here, because if you don't complete it, you will not get your 100% completion for Baur's Reach. So I'm going to do this with you real quick. And there you have the spirit trial finished. Now let's continue on. So I actually did forget about a spirit light container that is in a secret area over here. And it's gonna be up over here, hidden by the spikes a little bit. And this area over here is actually gonna lead us to Wellspring Glades. So it's a really nice shortcut if you didn't know about it. But we do have this spirit shard over here. Now you can hit that with your light burst to make everything melt, but there is another way to do it without the light burst. So I'm going to do it this way, just in case you don't have light burst yet, or you just want to challenge yourself. So you kind of have to like perfectly bash this little projectile from the pot to get into that shrine. And it's as simple as that. Now we can get the last spirit shard. Just do your best to not get eaten by the plants here. And there we have it, the Catalyst spirit shard. And that is 100% completion of Baur's Reach. And if you want to go to the Wellspring Glades, well, it's just a short journey there. Now that you know about this alternate entrance/exit into Baur's Reach, just go all the way to the left here. And you can see we are now in Wellspring Glades over here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if it helped you achieve your 100%, then leave a like below so I can know that at least I helped one person out there with Baur's Reach. If you are having any trouble with Baur's Reach, well, here's my map of Baur's Reach, showing the location of every collectible I just went through, so you can go back and look at it if you think you're missing one of them. Feel free to also comment below if you have any questions about Baur's Reach or you're having any trouble getting your 100%, and I will do my best to help you out. I will have videos going over every single map soon, so make sure you subscribe so you can know when those are uploaded. Again, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.